Hello guys, today we're gonna talk about how TOB, my team, beat BTK in the NABA Grand Finals 3-0. We're gonna talk about that while analyzing the game. And then we're gonna do game 1 and 2 today, and then game 3 on the next day. And as always, today's video is sponsored by Red Magic. This is a Red Magic Pro 8 Pro gaming phone. It's pretty good. This is not my main phone that I use, but when I got to try it, this is really huge phone. So if you have a big hand, it's also really great. Doesn't have the annoying white bar on the bottom, which mine does. I hate that stuff. And then it has an in-game built fan, so you don't have to add on stuff like this in the back of your phone. This is pretty good. Got great battery, great CPU. It's a great phone. And if you're an ML player or like any other games that you can possibly think of on mobile, I recommend this. I'll put this link in the description, so if you're interested, check it out. And yeah, let's get started. As you can see, we have an assassin jungler, and then BTK is an alpha jungler, right? And then we have a floor in this game, which means we're likely gonna lose mid lane, but then enemy picked Novaria, which is not that strong early in the prio compared to Valentina. So we had a pretty easy early game because of our draft. The turtle spawning soon, and we already got a prio in the turtle side because Grog is trying to block the wall, block with the wall for level 4. This gave us a pretty good lead because of the positioning, because whoever positioned first in turtle is really an advantage. But even though we had a lead, they had alpha. Ooh. So we were supposed to give it, the call was give, but then Carlos just outplayed, out-retreat. That was really great.
Yeah, I mean,
so
right.
We didn't really expect the early game lead with this team comp, but the retreat gap really gave us a head.
Makes it tanky, but it's...
You can see here how Zane is focusing EXP, but that's Uranus, right? That's hard to kill. And when we know that Alpha is missing, we kind of forced the other side, which gives a lot of pressure to enemy marksman, which is Melissa.
Still no kills on the map just yet. But I think it's going to be really big on Baj to try to make... As
you can see, they're really pressured. And how he has to go all the way around to go back to his mid lane. And even so,
capture these neutral objectives.
We know Alpha is top, so there's no risk for Haya to go that deep.
Most definitely. And
when that happened...
Other things that we've seen... interesting, I didn't catch this because I was doing a lot of cam man.
I jump on Novaria.
Lauren is in the battlefield right now. And
kills him. Also clear the wave, which I don't have to. I'm Salamanca, as you know, so I don't have to clear the mid and then go straight to the bottom.
He was overextended.
As you can see, we control the whole bottom side because of that play.
BTK. I mean,
and this turtle fight is, I think, what changed the, what decided the game's winner. It's right now pretty even still, even with that lead. Alpha was pulling the turtle, and then no one else showing on the map. We saw Grok over there, so we know no one's a threat in the bottom side of the turtle. And then when turtle's low enough, I had a Grok ult and then just engage it. And then as you can see, Grok's positioning was all the way in the top side, so that really gave us a lot of room to jump on Zane. And after that, they lose a team fight hard. Florin kill, they couldn't kill anyone. And I think this is where game kind of decided. We lose top, they lose top here. Bot gets pressured.
On TOB, the Novaria is going to definitely be a mid tier, but
they look for this, but they don't get him. But still good enough.
Such a good job at pinning out all the squishies right now. It's exactly what you're supposed to do on the assassin.
I think Shark gets caught here. This was good for them. They know Haya was top, and then we shouldn't really have walked this way, but we did, and then got caught. Had to burn Flicker here, but good backup from Milo and Carlos.
for Zane, brought down to about
Picks up
20%
Alpha.
off the ult, trying to do a lot of
And we let Hyatt to split top, turtle spawning soon. We pressure bottom.
Is able to pick off those squishies in the back lane.
This is great because we just making them gather up opposite side of turtle. And only one we need is pretty much Uranus. 3 people are zoned by Uranus. And there is no way they can contest this turtle. Here, you can see they're all going to the bot side. And as you can see, we already have Uranus, so we didn't really feel the need to defend Uranus. Rather go on the other side than prioritize Alot, which is an easy kill. Then we get him, but they reacted pretty slow. They didn't even go for the Uranus. They realized on the halfway there they couldn't do it. So they come back, and then here I think this is like a turning point for them to come back, because we were really out position, and then Basic was also walking here. I think if Boz just ulted him or Zane ulted him, Bene, he'll likely die because he didn't have flicker. But they missed the opportunity here, and then everybody just got away for free. And at this point, it's already like 6J gold lead, and then
the Melissa needs to get on.
They cannot really outburst Florian heal at this point. I think this is already like kind of decided that.
From snowballing, that's their win condition here to come back.
And then he was out position, Grok ulted. It's typical team fight. Lose mid. We're way too ahead. This was a good Alot ult, but then Zia just flicker out. And then here, Carlos just ult Novaria, Novaria dies. Burn the flicker as well. Oh no, Alot died. And then after this, Lord spawns soon. Takes Lord. Oh yeah, takes. We were about to take Lord. I thought they were gonna give, but then I think Chicken just rushed it.
What are you doing?
So they lost there. True. They were bleeding way too much when they didn't have to. I think that was a good ooh, TikToker.
Stop TOB at this. Early.
Then this was just at this point it was pretty much over. It's too much damage. Can't stop Haya. Here was a pretty actually good engage from Chicken. He got both Shark and Carlos, I believe. But then yeah, I Grok ulted, stun the damage. After that it's just over. This was really quick game. There were a lot of things that gone wrong besides of BTK's rotation, and then best player really did well by retry gapping first turtle and then hitting the Novaria. Really gave us a lot of room. Second game was a little interesting though, because this game I see our mistake, big mistake we had. They had a Faramis Chow first, and then they also had Beatrix, they had Paquito, they had Uranus. They really had prio in every possible lane, except maybe mid lane. But they're like really strong early. So we know Uranus is rotating first, and Bane has no movement skill whatsoever. So we should have really given this Rito. It's not worth it. But we proceeded, and then as a result, we got it, but at what cost? Carlos died. He got picked up here. And when jungler dies with double buff like the early game, it's really tough. Hard to fight everything. And then Zane cam mid, pokes us, really aggressive. But then we knew we cannot open map in turtle side because we were really behind in rotation. So it was good that Carlos went to top to get the red buff. Good trade. So no one really died for it. This was when things went wrong. So mid lane is coming in, and then we were a little skeptical about this Uranus because Kaja didn't have ult, but we tried anyways. And then while we're doing this, getting our time wasted, they clear mid and then all set up at the top side.
BTK, fried chicken.
And this kind of really put us in the in bad spot, because no one can really walk up to defend this 4v5.
Back when Esmeralda and Uranus were popular.
And then it's not like Bane is doing turtle to trade
Back when he
or
was
going
just
bottom.
that
He was getting zoned by Uranus in the
big.
blue
This
lane.
is something we're gonna see him shine on.
He had to burn red tree as well.
He does well.
So we lose top for free.
Yeah, and I mean,
Something we're
seen here.
We also lose turtle. I think this was what they did wrong, because we were giving turtle,
there. Out comes Colt Alter, ML player.
but they still went in. And then actually still it looked fine, right? Because Uranus is tanking everything. He's really tanky.
Unhard, unscathed. Zane gonna take that turtle now.
But they went too deep here. Maybe if two people separated to zone us and then other two dive, might have been a little better. But Kaja hooked a lot. Uranus, excuse me. And then yeah, Alot just ult everybody on the turret, and then this was a turning point for sure. We picked up everyone. Gold is just closest by 1k gold. Push bot.
This is, you know, kind of goal.
Oh, we didn't push.
Two turtles and losing a match.
Still almost even gold now. And now that we have enough damage to wash out anyone, we kind of gather up together in the mid lane.
Now that we're getting to this phase,
Kaja hooks.
now lost that initial aggression that they had such an advantage on.
Yato really outpositioned that time, got a brick kill. I saw Beatrix alone, so I won in. So I stunned him and backed up, but he, as you can see, he flickered in. So he killed me with flicker, but Zia kills him, and then Shark here just outplay Paquito here by dodging everything, and then Paquito also dies for free. So here, I think if they just stick together, it would have been really hard for us. But we made a really good choice gathering before them, and then just utilize our Kaja ult. I think that got us really ahead. Yeah, like this. They play really well here, how catching the Bane when he's alone. But it was a little too late. Trying to dive Alot. I think this was a bad choice. And then we capitalized it.
Deadly catch comes out. Here comes Sir Benny, looking for it, trying to get it. Yato
always outnumbered.
Basic uses Nibiru's passion, but he gets pulled in anyways. Yato goes depth, second tower.
And then here, Basic didn't see Alot coming in, so he dies as well. And then immediately go back to mid, reset. And at this point, we already came back, right, in terms of gold.
I really haven't seen TOB
And all we need to do is just utilize Kaja ult. Push them out of the mid lane as 4 men. Like again, it's 4v3 in the mid lane. Outnumbered. We see Uranus alone. Try to catch him, but we couldn't because it's Uranus. Like the one mistake we made at the bottom early game, facing Uranus. That was a bad part of us. Here, we know Milo was already dead. We just asked him to buy time so we can push bottom, which he did. It was really, I think it was a really good play. The fact that he bought so much time here, like you can see, he bought at least like 20 seconds here, and then we get bought for free. Really worth it, really worth it. And then just set up at lower side. They can't really come in because we have Kaja, but yeah, like this happens if you walk up too close against Kaja. Here, Uranus trying to push bottom alone instead of defending. I don't know if this was a good choice because it delays Uranus, delays Lord to come into our enemy base. Because Uranus doesn't have damage to kill Lord. I thought this was a really good part. I just called yo, just push, he's delaying it. That's good. Well, Alot gets kicked here. And then there's a good Bane ult coming in. Promise saves Paquito. But I'm pretty sure this game ends here around. Zia goes crazy here, bro. Look at him. Oh my god. Still, game's not over yet, right? I mean, 6k gold lead, always comebackable. On the way back, Uranus was overextending, so he died. That also, another 20 seconds without Uranus. Cannot open the mat. Cannot split push. We just set up a Lord, wait for Lord.
Doesn't
Oh, this was a good play from BTK. That we all went for Uranus, trying to get a pick here. And then Carlos was out position alone, and then Joyboy just flicker ult him. I don't know how he didn't die here, actually. Let me watch. Oh, almost died, but then he ulted, knocked up everyone. I load flicker ults, knocks everybody up. Kaja hooks,
best player though. No, Zane deleted.
and game over. Sincere.
Locked on in the base. This.
So I think game 1 just a huge Hayabusa play, pretty much carried. Game 2, we just didn't miss the opportunity whenever there's a Kaja ult. I think that's why we won game 1 and 2 pretty quick. We were very aggressive, very disciplined, and then maybe except for that Uranus chase, that's something we should never do again. Other than that, I think this 2 games were pretty good. I liked it.
Muscle up.